Hey, 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 it's Julie with the Julie Show. That goes nowhere. It does nothing except comes on here once in a while. So it is Denture Adventure Week 10. Officially, I started to do the Denture video again yesterday on Sunday because it's easier to do these on the weekend. And it's just easier to do. It doesn't matter. I have rooms in my home and I can just go close the door. But I was just thinking, I was going to tell you guys, like, every day with these dentures is just different. It's different. Like, I don't even know how to explain. I guess I have to say this. The longer that I'm in these immediate dentures and they're uncomfortable, the better off my good dentures will be. I seen it written down in the chart that my dentures will be coming in September. This is about 7 months from March, so that'll work. I mean, I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready. I think I'm still shrinking because even the other day I went and I expressed a lot of little issues on my last video, but I have to watch this liner up here because it's like, I don't know if it's because because I'm getting so much smaller. These things are just like sticking out. It's hilarious. And then, okay, if you put your fixing, you'll figure out what fixing you like the best. Now, I've been told cushion grip is the best. Cushion grip can last for days and days, though. If you're gonna have they're not gonna want you to have these in for days and days. So what you would have to do is wait to get your permanents to try something like that, or just try it when you're not gonna be going. Doctor, let me tell you why they don't want you to use that is because all this stuff that you put in there gets stuck everywhere. So it's going to be up to you what's easiest to get out, how to get it out. That's what's determining where I'm placing these right now. Okay. So when I put a drop on my roof, on the inside of this thing, it never fails. I can't get the stuff off the roof of my mouth. It is just terrible. So what I decided to do is I'm just put the fairest little amount, but a little further back. So then I could maybe push it down my throat with the brush if that's the case. This stuff gets sticky. It mixes with your saliva and it just does something. Okay. So I smile. Everything's fine. Except these right here feel like, I feel low. I feel low because they are low. Getting a text, sorry. Got a bunch of doctors I gotta go see this week. Yeah, just what I need. United Healthcare to deny more doctor appointments. Seriously. So we're 10 weeks into this denture adventure. And like I just said, every reline changes everything. So if you're going in for a reline, a couple days after your surgery, it's going to be different. And then about a week after that, you're going to have another one. It's going to be different. Every reline seems to be different. Now, they don't want you to do this. You're not supposed to file down and correct your own. But look, I even go to a different town to get these teeth, okay? So I don't know if I can just jump up every single time I have an uncomfortable moment with them. So I went ahead and I have nails. So I have an emery board that I use. I don't do my own nails, but I do get snaggers and they break. So I took the emery board. Yep, I did it. I'm guilty. I took the freaking emery board to this inner corner back here on the inside. And I figured out, I finally got it too. I got it. It doesn't even bother me now. It's not bothering me. Something is bothering me though. The sticky stuff. What happens is if it gets outside of your dentures, you're going to taste it. You're going to know it's going to feel funny. Just look at how I'm talking. It's just going to feel funny. I could have waited a little while. I did actually just put some fixing in there. Probably another other thing. You probably shouldn't be vaping. Like I should not be vaping. Okay, I've only been vaping for a few weeks, but that is not helping anything at all. Can't even afford the medicine to produce saliva. Here's the problem though with that. It's not even about affordability. I just got dentures. I have immediate dentures and another doctor wants to produce saliva. A different doctor wants me to produce more saliva because my mouth is dry. Well, my mouth is dry mostly right now because I just got dentures. Right? Would think. But if she gives me some kind of medicine that increases my saliva, how much times am I going to, think about that. Every time I suck on a piece of candy, these down here, they come loose. Okay? If you want your dentures to come loose, get something sugary in your mouth and move it around. It will come loose. I don't know if all of these adhesives are like that, but I was sitting down here a little way ago. I put on a little bit of makeup and I told myself, I was like, I'm going to suck on this candy because I want to loosen this up because I want to go put this one in a little bit better. And I did that. And to be honest with you, I probably could have got away with just going the rest of the day. It's just a matter of how much you're going to be able to handle as far as comfort go. I pull out my lips a lot because these things like to pinch. The doctor came in and agreed that's what causes those big canker sores. And I can't lie that ever since I got this one realigned Thursday, today's Monday, when I got them realigned Thursday, there was a huge pain back here. She got it a little bit better, but I was able to get it today finally. But now I'm wondering if I'm already, because it's only been like 3 or 4 days, but I'm already like shrinking again. This is what I mean. Like, I want this to happen now, though, because I don't want this to happen when I had my perms, because I was just telling Daniel I ordered more fixing, and I'm like, you never have enough of this stuff. You could never. You can have a tube in your car, you can have a tube, but wherever you go, you're going to need this stuff, okay? Because it's like toothpaste. I mean, it's your new toothpaste, basically, right? I mean, you have to brush your teeth, people. Just brush your damn teeth. I hope a lot of you can actually watch this before you've made the decision. I mean, I can't afford the implants. I can't even afford this. But the way this turned out, I can't even believe this is actually happening for me. Thank you, Jesus. But implants are literally like, they'll do 2 at a time. They're like $4,000. I'm not putting in more. I'm going to be paying for this dentist bill for the rest of my life, probably. So anyways, I'm not trying to be a downer for you guys. I mean, if you wanted to compare some pictures of what I looked like before I got these teeth put in, I guarantee you that I'm going to be walking off smiling. I don't have the picture here right now, but I had my mouth wide open, and I was missing a partial tooth here, 2 teeth here, and 2 teeth here. It was not looking pretty for Julie at all. And I'm not even trying to look pretty. I'm talking, it didn't look representable at all. Wearing the mask was pleasurable. That's messed up. So, if you have your teeth, go brush them. Go brush them now. You can never brush too much. Don't allow yourself to get scared of the dentist. Do not allow your mouth to go into gingivitis, which turns into periodontal, which could mess up everything. Okay? Since I've gotten my dentures, I can't really tell if there's been a severe shift in my health. My mood has become very different. It's getting stable, but my back, for some reason, my elements seem to pick and choose when they want to hurt. Now that I seem to be able to finish a job when I started and kind of think clearly, and my memory's getting a little bit better, so the Abilify is helping. All the while, this is going on with Abilify in my head, my back, stabbing. I showed you guys the other day with the scissors. We're not talking, I'm like, you can't breathe. A knife shooting in my L5 every 5 minutes to 2 hours. Sometimes lasting a second, sometimes lasting 5 seconds. Sometimes putting me in a position where I can't even move and I get stuck. But the dentures, yeah. Today, they're not all that comfortable. Since the reline Thursday, I'm feeling like, for some reason, something changed, and I don't know what, but something changed on the top. Of course, did tell you guys the other day, they did come down a little further. So that could just be the whole thing right there. Your mouth is so sensitive, it can feel everything. So just having them move it down just a little bit, and you can see from that cut that they did come down. These things were riding way up there last time. I mean, I had, right now, see, that's what I'm going to tell you, that my soft inline is falling inside. It's just telling me it's shrinking. The last reline I had, most of it was up here, like you could see it. So that's a good sign that I am getting back to, the dentist look, everything's fine. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Unfortunately, with the eating, that is not going quite as well as I would like it to. I could just continue to eat the way I ate, when I first got them in. I just have to make sure that my husband gets me some Ensure whenever we go to the store, and I'll just kind of have to just start drinking the Boost and the Ensure again, just to make sure that I don't get frail. You know what I'm saying? I'm already feeling frail. I feel frail when I was 120 pounds. I feel 120 pounds. I was pregnant when I was 120 pounds. I am only 4'11". I'm not sitting here trying to say, oh, yeah, whatever. I'm just trying to say that my BMI starts at 93 pounds, and my ass ain't even hitting it now. Speaking of, I'm kind of hungry. I am. My stomach is kind of growling right now, but then as soon as I think of food and it goes to my mouth, like the taste, all I taste is my stuff, my fix-it. So, week 10. So we're well into the third, we're into the third month of having immediate denture. And they still move. They still kind of bulky. Still a lot of dentist visits to go. I'm going to lay this down soon, and I'm going to put on a patch again. And I don't know why I keep starting this, but this is not good for my dentures. This is drying out my mouth. I don't need to have an extra medicine to make more saliva to make my dentures come out, but this is not helping. The other medicine that doctor put me on for my back, it's not helping either. So maybe going to that doctor was a waste of my time. What do y'all think? They put me on Celebrex for my arthritis. 1 a day. Doctor said no more ibuprofen. So you mean you're telling me I take ibuprofen 3 times a day, and then 1 Celebrex all day is going to do what them ibuprofens do? I go to the pain doctor tomorrow. I have no idea what to expect. I don't even know. I was going to ask for pain pills, but I think about the road I've been on with them, and I'm like, man, they do get addicted. They do get the best of you. They just get you. I'm a strong person, but I don't know how many more of those addictions I'm going to be able to break. I got to focus on that. So, just to let y'all know, this is a Denture Adventure Week 10. I'm alright with my smile, but you have to also remember this too. When you go to get your permanent, they're probably not even going to look like this. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to make your permanents from where you're at, not where you were. Think about that. Changing. Everything changes. Anyways, I could have came on here 2 weeks ago and been like, everything's going great. And then today I'm a little bit more uncomfortable. But, it's also been raining here for 5 days. So that could be the fact that my mood is a little off. My back hurts a little bit. These aren't staying in because moisture. All that plays. You should see how my glue is doing in my craft room. It's like stringing like there's nobody's business. That's I know there's a moisture problem. We're also waiting on maintenance in our house. It's backed up. Can't do laundry right now. I just don't even know where the water's coming from. They had to call the snake and rotor-rooter people to come out. Go down into our snake. It's been raining for several days, so it could very well just be rainwater from the ground. But every time I go down there to do laundry, there's a little tiny ridge of the rug that always is wet. It's nowhere near the drain. Okay, so I know I was down there yesterday and the water was just, I was like, oh my, it was bad. So we called them and on the main water valve in case we had to shut it off, which I don't think that's what's coming from at all, but it doesn't matter. We didn't know where that was at. And then maintenance said they called in a request today for them people to come out, and we'll just see what happens. But we do not need a flood. No, I pray, Lord Jesus, no floods, please. Thank you. Seriously, no flood. I do have insurance, but as a lot of homeowners do know, I'm not a homeowner here, I'm a renter, but homeowners do usually know that a flood is not usually covered under regular homeowners insurance. You have to get flood insurance. It's just like with medical insurance, I guess, with what I had from Mutual of Omaha, wasn't covering anything if I got diagnosed with cancer. I had to have cancer insurance. I'm telling you, people. I said it in my last video, you as good as dead without the money. Or the education of an MD. Which I'm going to see tomorrow and Wednesday. About to pour my wallet out. Anyways, with that being said, God bless you all. Good luck with your denture adventure. I will probably come back next week and talk week 10. I used to do it by the day, now I do it by the week. I don't even really know. It is probably important that I do these because when I was getting my dentures, nobody went this far out. Everyone said they'd be back and part 2 is coming. But I had people complaining about the littlest things, like the little tiny gap, and somebody was complaining about the jowls. Oh no, somebody was complaining about this little deal. This was a cold sore. Let's go to this side. Just a little bit of a line. So that is not there. And you can't tell now, you have to go back into pictures, but that little line is not there. in any event, it was not there before. So that's what people are just saying is things are different. I'm not saying that things are great 100%. I don't think things are that dumpy because they're just not. I know that there's a lot of people that can use prayer and a lot of hurting people right now in our country. And how about our allied countries? Before you lay your head down tonight to go to sleep, it may be wise to thank God for everything you have, including your life, your children, your parents, whatever you have. This is it, guys. It's getting real. It's getting real. So I guess you can take off your mask if you got a vaccination. I got one. I'm gonna shop these teeth. Don't wear a mask no more. It's crazy because you know what? Everybody took off their damn mask as soon as they said that. So we're just gonna assume everybody's vaccinated. Well, it shouldn't really matter because if one person is vaccinated, if I went in and got a vaccination, I wouldn't be afraid of it anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like if you had, I got a Hep C vac. If you had Hep C, I wouldn't care. Okay? So people are running around asking, and people are running around taking off their masks already. Well, people are going to automatically assume that you did get a vaccination if you're not following the rules, which that's completely not what's going on. But whatever, guys. I don't want to keep going. 16 minutes, this is not exactly what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to tell you, Denture Adventure, week 10, doing okay, just sealed in. I can talk, I can eat a little bit. Not very much, but like I said, every reline is different. So if I feel like these have become so uncomfortable that I'm just like not getting used to them, I'll go back to the dentist and have them reline again. I mean, what else are you going to do? I mean, I just have uncomfortable mouth and no teeth. I'm a little bit too young to not have teeth. Yeah, I need to go get something to eat. I need to put some, I mean, I don't want to say I want pudge again, but I mean, you can get to a point where you've lost enough weight where you start to feel like, what I feel like, I guess, it's just kind of like you're losing substance. Does that make sense? Like you don't feel strong anymore. Even though I was only like, 105, 110 pounds, I felt stronger, much stronger. And with that being said, let me get off of here. You guys, you go in peace and have a good Monday. Bye-bye.